This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. I'm Marek Mazurek. Lafayette-based tech startup Prediction Guard has closed on an oversubscribed $3.7 million seed funding round the company announced this month. Founded in 2023, Prediction Guard has developed a private generative artificial intelligence platform designed for companies in regulated industries or those with particularly sensitive security needs. Prediction Guard's CEO, Daniel Whiteack, said the startup was aiming to raise $3 million in the funding round. He thinks the higher than asked for number reflects some good timing with a market focus on data security.
People are getting more sophisticated about how they understand AI systems and how their data is treated or mistreated by AI companies. And so they're wanting to, one, really scale up their AI adoption, and two, be smart about the kind of way that they think about data security and privacy as they do that. So I think it's really good timing.
Investors in the most recent round include Chicago-based M25, the Flywheel Fund in Bloomington, and Blue Ventures in Virginia. Former Eli Lilly and Company CEOs Randall Tobias and John Lechleiter have partnered to commit a combined $20 million gift to create the Tobias Lechleiter Institute for Clinical Innovation at Indiana University Health. What's more, IU Health said it is matching the gift, providing a total of $40 million. The donation was announced Tuesday. The Lechleiter and Tobias families are each giving an estate gift of $10 million, which together becomes the largest to be received by the IU Health Foundation, which is the philanthropic arm of IU Health. The Tobias Lechleiter Institute will focus on getting more Hoosiers enrolled in clinical trials and advancing medical research at IU Health and the IU School of Medicine. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
To succeed, you need to stay informed. You need to be engaged. And let's face it, you need to set yourself apart from the rest by connecting with a company that brings you the best. Because in today's environment, business is an ever-moving target, and we'll help you chase it. IBJ Media. The best of business is in us. Get started at ibjmedia.com/youngprofessional.
South Bend International Airport is planning a multi-million-dollar expansion aimed at improving the experience for travelers. Our partners at WSBT-TV reported the project and plans for which are still being finalized. The goal, officials say, is to make it easier for people to get to and from the airport. The plans include adding 2 lanes between the parking lot and the building entrances, one of which will be used specifically for taxis and buses, with the other one being for pickups and drop-offs. The project has an estimated $14 million price tag, but the airport noted that number may change as plans are finalized. Airport CEO Mike Daigle noted that no tax dollars will be used on the project. Construction is slated to start this summer and take about a year to complete. Indianapolis 500 fans can spend Friday afternoon hot-dogging it as Oscar-Mayer's 6 iconic Weinermobiles come to town for the inaugural Weenie 500 race. The race is scheduled for Friday at 2 p.m. during Race Week's annual Carb Day festivities. It marks the first time in a decade all 6 vehicles in the company fleet will be at the same location, and it's the first time they've ever raced. Each Weinermobile will represent a regional favorite: the New York Dog for the East, Slaw Dog for the Southeast, Chili Dog for the South, Shy Dog for the Midwest, Seattle Dog for the Northwest, and Sonoran Dog for the Southwest. The race will be streamed on the Fox Sports app, with highlights being shown during the May 25 pre-race show. The state agency tasked with protecting utility customers has asked regulators to reject Duke Energy Indiana's quote-unquote ill-advised plan to retire 2 coal-powered units and replace them with new natural gas units at the Cayuga Generating Station in west-central Indiana. The project would add more than 470 megawatts to the aging Vermilion County facility's 1,005 megawatt capacity. Cayuga has operated for 55 plus years and is the oldest coal-fired facility in the Duke Hoosier fleet, but it also comes with an estimated $3.3 billion price tag that could balloon to $5.3 billion according to Duke. The company is one of the, quote, Big Five investor-owned regulated monopolies. The office asked the IURC to direct Duke to consider alternatives, extending the existing unit's lifespan or converting them to natural gas. But Duke claims that adding a decade to that lifespan could cost $430 million in maintenance and compliance and wouldn't grow capacity. Jill and Bryce Morrison, the co-founders of the alcoholic seltzer sensation Mom Water, are this week's guests on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC. A weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Mark Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand.
Get ready for full throttle coverage as we shift into high gear for Business at the Brickyard, presented by LiUNA with support from the City of Westfield and Daniel's Family Vineyard and Winery. We're giving you the inside track on the powerful connection between motorsports and the Indiana economy. Join us at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes access, and the stories that drive the business of motorsports. So buckle up and join us for Emmy Award-winning Business at the Brickyard coverage all month long.